Alright, welcome back everybody. Today we're doing one of our, like, I guess, not our first GameCube game, but I guess our post-commentary, like Brennan was saying earlier, Wario World. Um, Not one of my favorite GameCube games, but it definitely has its charm. I know Brennan, I guess, Brennan, you know, like, more about it than Dylan. I'm not entirely sure what your guys' affiliation is with it.
I've seen the Brain Scratch playthrough of it years ago, and I also watched the super cut of Vinny play it. And it looks like a game that has a lot of charm, but gameplay-wise, like, not a ton is going for it, at least from what I've seen.
I also watched the Brain Scratch commentary. Also, that was like a freeze frame.
Yeah, for a second I thought my
it was.
video was buffering, and then I remembered I downloaded this, and I was really confused.
I downloaded this, I thought.
Your video player's buffering.
Anyway, something about Spritlings and Greedy Treasure Hunter stuff.
Yeah, it's not too important. It really isn't. Also, pink text. Ooh.
Hey,
Must be the evil guy.
Hey Jacob, I
Right.
know this game is part beat 'em up. Can you do me a small favor? Every time Wario fights an enemy, can you put the Werehog battle music in?
Oh,
no.
Christ.
You know, just a small favor.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Don't do that.
I'll do it once.
By once, you of course mean like this, like one time, but this song will never end. It'll just stretch out throughout the entire playthrough.
Right.
Okay, good.
Like, exactly. I'll get the 30-minute or 2-hour extended version. I just love how Wario's laughing in his castle, has all his money, and just like goes into oblivion with money. Oh man. But yeah, okay, so I guess I'm the only one that hasn't watched the Brain Scratch playthrough. Yeah, I've played through it, so yeah. So this is a hub world. It's very, very basic. This is a fairly short game. It's really like 4 worlds, 2 levels apiece. There's more bosses in this game than there is actual levels. It's kind of weird. Yeah, so definitely like a weird design structure. I don't know. It's something that like they could have expanded upon gameplay-wise, but I don't know. I don't know if it was like budgeting or just kind of the focus of the project, but it's fairly limited in
I
scope.
kind of wish they made another 3D Wario game.
But I have played some of this when it was like one time when David came over to my house actually. He brought it over and I played it. But I think I only played like the first bit.
Okay. This song is incredible.
Yes.
I've never
It
played
really
this
is.
game, but I know this song through a Mario Wii ROM hack called Newer Super Mario Brothers Wii. And man, this song is so ridiculously catchy.
Okay, yeah. So Treasure, it's pretty much useless. I mean, I view it as useless in this game. You unlock micro games on your Game Boy Advance.
Also, Wario was just scratching his butt.
Isn't there just like
Yeah.
isn't there like 5 or 6 different full games that are just that? Micro games.
That's true. But like the thing is, it's like a major collectible in this game, and that's assuming you have the link cable, which I'd imagine a lot of people didn't at the time. Like I didn't have one when I grew up, so it's like it never really meant anything
Like,
to
I
me.
didn't know it existed until my teen years.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I knew about
I
the
don't-
link cable growing up because my brother played Pokemon growing up, so we would actually like trade and all that. I've never seen anyone with a GameCube link cable though. I wonder if-
Right. Yeah. Looking at you, 4 swords.
Yeah.
24 of those things.
I love how one of Wario's main abilities in this game is just him sucking up money.
That is my favorite. Like, yeah, it's perfect.
I almost
Why
feel like
isn't
they
that-
were. I don't
Why
know.
isn't that in Smash?
I don't know. Like they reference Wario Land at least a little bit in Brawl, but like apart from like this one song, like that's like it. Any Wario reference.
You know what's weird?
So.
The arm charge that he's doing here is from Mario Land. I don't think that's a move in any Smash game unless you include Project M. And I... Like, why? It's so weird.
Isn't it in Brawl? His side A? It's like the dash.
I mean, maybe
whatever?
like the animation is based off it, but I'm pretty sure the way it acts is entirely different.
Yeah. I guess I'll show you for reference.
I almost wonder if this is using the Luigi Mansion engine.
I doubt it. This wasn't made by Nintendo. It was made by Treasure, if I remember right.
Made by Treasure, yeah. Yep.
That is
Treasure-
true.
I mean, it was like,
Treasure are the guys that make Gunstar Heroes, so it's kind of weird that they later worked on this.
yeah, you think they would have went with the 2D team that made it, but oh yeah, these guys. So you buy garlic from garlic-shaped, like people.
I just
things?
like noticed that some of the effects are a little similar. So, you could just
I like how like that garlic dude is basically the Wario equivalent of Toads. It looked like similar except it was garlic. I like okay, this game kind of does that a little bit where there's like Bizarro version of Mario enemies, like there's these flomps, but they're not flomps at all. I don't know. I like the idea. It's like this isn't Mario, it's Wario.
Yeah, I mean, even like the Wario Land games, though, we're all kind of out there in terms of enemies.
17Z.
I think so. Teensy? Is that the name? I honestly don't know. I beat this game, I don't know what it is.
So I like how the springs are literally bunnies. That's great.
Yeah, I like that.
So,
There's a lot of little designs that I can appreciate in this one.
Carlos must have had such a fun time recording for this game.
No.
Have a rotten day!
have a lot
Or just the intro with Wario laughing like a maniac. Like, just imagine Charles in the booth doing that.
You know,
The
you probably,
stupid pause screen music too. I don't know if you should
I did show it off.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to,
I
right?
can imagine Charles having so much fun recording for this game. He's about to walk out and they go, "Don't you want your paycheck?" Paycheck. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he sucks it up, like Wario.
You've watched
So are you
Charles
going
on-
for 100% by the way?
No, I mean, and the first couple items are pretty easy to get, but there's some really annoying level design in some of the future levels, which we will get to, that just makes it just kind of tedious, so I bothered like not to.
If you watch any Charles Martinet interview ever, you can tell the guy like has way too much fun voicing these characters, so you can honestly see the scenario I just described happening.
Yeah, he really is, like you said, you watch interviews and it's like, just his heart is in it the entire time. Like, even like, you're not even paying him type deal. Like, he's out of the recording booth and he's just out and about, like, playing the character. Yeah, it's wonderful.
A lot of respect for that guy.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know if you can tell, but like, the level design, it's fairly straightforward. You go from point A to point B. Some of the future levels kind of deviate from it, but it's pretty much like, it's fairly linear. It's kind of like, I don't know, kind of like a more open scope 3D world, I guess. Like, I don't know how to describe it. But it never branches off too far from that, so.
You know, oddly enough, I get more Donkey Kong out of some of these enemy designs.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Especially like the orange creatures,
Oh my
like
God.
they almost look like Kremlings in a way.
Wario World invented spherical platforming. Take
It
that,
was
Super Mario.
revolution.
Take that, Super Mario Galaxy. Also, Sonic Adventure 2 did it too, but did it horribly. I hate that level.
Yes. I agree.
Which one was that? I'm confused.
It was the
Meteor
one-
Herd, I think.
No, Meteor Herd is the Knuckles one. Mad Space is the one with the illusion to gravity. Also has a giant planet that looks like a pickle.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'm not aware of this.
I don't know. I don't think it's actually supposed to look like a pickle. I just looked at it and think pickle. Anyway,
Yeah.
Wario.
We'll get to Static Adventure eventually.
I was gonna say, we'll get to that.
Yeah. I still have Sonic Core Episode 1, 2, Mania, Adventure 1, and then Adventure 2.
Yeah.
We got a whole lineup. Oh yeah, so in this game, they have an interesting kind of like life system mechanic. So if you fall outside the level boundaries, you get thrown into like this, I don't know what they call it. I'm gonna call it hell basically. You have to find the exit in order to get back to the main
Literally
menu,
the last
or
box you
main
press.
level. Yeah, I know.
Also, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but that's just the Wooded Kingdom from Odyssey. You know the
Oh yeah, you're right.
To be honest, though, I actually kind of like that idea because I can see that working on a platformer. If you fall down like a bottomless pit that you didn't know was there, so that you could like earn your way back up.
I don't know, it sounds kind of annoying, because like after a while you just kind of go through the same steps.
Oh, yeah, I'd imagine you have to do it over and over again.
I think it'd be better looking at one level kind of thing, not instead of like the entire game.
I kind of have to agree with Brendan on that one. I like the idea of it, because when you get a game over, it's not, there's no like continues in the game, it's all based on your money. So you want to collect as much as possible, so that way you can pay yourself out of a game over. But like you said, it does become tedious if like you're really struggling on a platform segment and you fall down there for like the fourth time. So I think if they implement like a limit, like after like the third time, it's like you just bubble back up or whatever, like a
or make it like a legitimate death. Like maybe the floor is breakable, and Mario falling on it once causes
or
it to back up.
One chance per life kind of thing.
Yeah, but I want to like add actual logic to it. That's basically what I was saying when I'm trying to add logic. Like he falls down once, the floor is really cracked up. If he falls down there again, he'll just break through the ground and it'll count as a death.
Yeah. Anyway, this should be the last treasure. They do get kind of creative with the treasure, because like eventually you'll see like an NES or a GameCube. So I like to think that Wario has a GameCube in his pile of treasure.
Of course he does.
I wouldn't trade it for the world. I love my GameCube. Anyway, oh yeah, so you need the crystals in each of those special like levels that you visit to get to the boss. If you don't have enough, you have to repeat the level and try to get the crystals again.
This looks like Captain Quark from Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah,
I was gonna say Kermit Kong, but
Kermit. Also, yes, you can do the Mario 64 spin in this game, and I love it.
So long, Game Bowser. I can't do it.
He doesn't say that, unfortunately. A Wario rendition of that.
Does Charles have a cameo? So I can like,
He's the final boss.
pay him to say that.
I'm sorry, but I just love the way Wario just looked down after he just watched him like run down the pit. That was great.
I think his punch combo is used in Smash.
You know, you might be right on that.
Piece that together.
So
I love how he has no animation. He just has like unhooks his jaw and stays completely still.
It's perfect.
So I don't remember, is Wario Man in this game at all? Or is that like
that's a WarioWare thing?
No, that's Wario Man. Yeah. I mean, that'd be cool, but if I remember, so this must have came out like right around WarioWare, so they're still like experimenting with the brand at this point. So
I miss when Wario is a platformer. Like, I love the character. I've honestly never been super into the Wario Land games, at least from what I've played, but I feel like they have potential, and if they make a new one, I might like it. But, like, I just can't get into the WarioWare games.
come on, Nintendo.
But
do it.
Stop ignoring your garlic eating wonder child. I don't know what to call him.
Wonder
I don't know.
Or his skinny brother. Anyway, buddy.